brand new webinar service. I don't say this lightly, but it does sound kind of hypey, so let me go ahead and explain after I say it. Now, WebiWave is going to change how webinars are done. Now, if you'll go and look at the marketing for literally any other webinar service out there, I'm talking about live webinar services, not auto webinars or any of that kind of stuff. I'm talking about live webinars that make sales. But anyway, if you go look at any of the other live webinar services out there, look at their marketing, you're going to find out they are all built for people to hold meetings. They're not built to make sales. And the fact that, they are really difficult to use, and there is a lot of dissatisfaction in the market out there. Go look up anything about GoToWebinar, go into any of the big Facebook groups, and you'll see people again and again and again posting about issue after issue after issue with these services, because they're not built for us. They're built for people who are corporate, people who sit in their office all day. When we use webinars, all we're doing is using them to sell. We need a simple solution. And this is a service that people are going to want to get in. People are paying $400 plus a month for, tiny little rooms on GoToWebinar. I could go on and on and on about the problems with all these other services, but instead, why don't I just show you what WebiWave does best: sell. How would you like to make more sales from your webinars and get rid of all the tech headaches at a fraction of the cost of anyone else? We all know webinars are great for selling high-value products and services, but unless you're using a custom tool to present and record your pitches, you're losing out on some serious sales. The simple fact is that 99% of webinar platforms are not designed to help you sell. They were built to hold boring meetings. If all you want to do is hold boring meetings, they're just fine. But if you're like the rest of us and want to sell more product and make more money, then they just are not the right solution. But that's not all. These platforms are riddled with technical problems for those of us who use webinars to sell. Look, we've all done it. You know how it is. You do a webinar, make some sales, and answer some questions. You end the call, and wham, you realize you never hit the record button. Your heart drops, and you just realize you've lost 50% or more of your sales because you forgot to do one stupid, simple thing. Why in the world can't these webinar providers just automatically record your presentation for you? I mean, it seems like common sense. Now, what about those times when you do remember to record your webinar, but the recording ends up with the first 20 minutes being nothing but a black screen? Listen for a second. We've all had these problems before. I know I have, and if you're watching this video, I bet you have too. My name is Chris Ramsey, and I'm the creator of WebiWave. I'd say we're the next wave in webinars, but that's corny, so I won't. Instead, why don't I just explain why we can help you make more money from your webinars and simplify the entire process at the same time. As much as I love doing webinars, there's never been a tool that I've been happy with. None of them were created to sell product. They've all just been made to hold meetings, which is a big issue for me. As well as these kinds of webinars can convert, I knew there had to be a better way. Something that was built from the ground up to help me sell more of my products and services. Unfortunately, there wasn't. So I built one. I got rid of the viewer limits that all the other guys have. We're way more stable because our presentations are actually hosted on Google's high-end, high-redundancy servers. There's absolutely nothing for your viewers to install on their computers, and we cost way less than any of our competitors. In fact, you can get started today for just $1.